Students are back in school, but how do you help your child get the most out of their education? An event this weekend is giving parents of Tulsa Public Schools students an opportunity to learn how. Joining us this afternoon is Craig Freeman, the interim vice provost at OSU Tulsa. Craig, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Always good seeing you. So we'll start here. Why is OSU Tulsa hosting this event?
It's the place to learn. And so, we really love getting a chance to partner with TPS to help families learn. And so, we think that learning doesn't start just when you're a freshman and when you're a senior. We think it starts much earlier and continues on through the end of life. And so we want to make sure that parents of students, especially as TPS students, know all the resources they can get to make sure they're going to have a successful year.
Yeah, well, in that same vein, the learning doesn't happen just in the classroom between school hours. It also happens at home too. So what are some of the things that parents will be able to learn this weekend at this event?
We think it's great to have parents in touch, with TPS officials, right? And so Power School, I know it, but in the first couple of years, was, you didn't realize all the tools and the features to make sure that you knew what was going on with your child. Transportation, they're going to have transportation experts there, so you can actually talk to them and ask any questions you may have. Counseling, or even I think going to have some folks there that'll talk about concussions and brain injuries. And so we want to make sure that parents have all the tools they need to be successful. Thrilled to partner with TPS. They're great people.
So what else can people expect if they come to the event?
Help, right? And so I think sometimes for parents, you want to have this information, but your kids are having fun on a Saturday. Sure. And so we've got a kid zone, we've got a teen zone, we've got all kinds of door prizes. We have, I think, for while supplies last, the parents will be able to walk out with a box from the food bank. So all kinds of good things that'll go along with the great information.
So why is an event like this important for Tulsa?
I think, again, I think TPS does a fantastic job helping the kids understand. Sometimes it doesn't always come back home.
Sure.
And so I think having parents on a weekend have a chance to be able to talk to TPS, to be able to say, I have a question about this or that or the other thing. If they can't answer that question on Saturday, we'll make sure that we help get questions answered later on. But I think having that personal connection, sometimes as a father of teenagers, I know sometimes the message doesn't always come home.
Sure. Well, knowing what resources are out there, sometimes it could be as simple as figuring out, well, what do I need to ask for?
Exactly.
What is the information that I need? Is there a way for me to be able to track my students' progress? Or did they have a test? Is there a conference that I need to know about with teachers?
Exactly. And Power School is so great. I mean, I think I laugh, and my son will be mad at me for telling the story, but I remember there was a quiz, and so you could see what the grades were every week, and he wasn't doing as well on that quiz. And so he would say, we had a pop quiz. And I said, well, son, it's the same pop quiz every Friday. Maybe we should study for this pop quiz on Thursday nights. And so having that knowledge in Power Schools to know when the quizzes were happening, being able to help your student get ready for the next day is fantastic. Sometimes, they'll tell you when a student is missing, say, late for a class. And so you'll say, like, well, why were you late for your third-hour class when you were in school? Oh, well, I needed to get some books or something else, and so we can work on time management. So I think there's so much information, and TPS does such a great job of sharing it, but parents may not know all the tools. And so coming tomorrow, you'll get a chance to see it. At 9:30, you'll know more.
All the things. So again, this event is the 26th at 9:30 at OSU Tulsa Auditorium. It is free. I think we need to emphasize that. It is free to attend. We hope everybody's able to go. Craig, thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Truly my pleasure. Thanks for having us.